Hello and welcome to the biology class. I am your biology teacher Asmita and we are studying Kingdom Animalia topic. So in this is the 10th video of Kingdom Animalia. So we are basically studying many criteria, terms, etc. in this topic, and basically in last few videos we started discussion about organ and organ systems in the Kingdom Animalia. So in this particular video we will study one more system related to animal, that is reproductive system. But we are not basically studying reproductive system. We are going to learn different terms which are associated with reproduction as well as development. So define reproduction is the first thing. Reproduction is what? Production of individual like itself. Correct? Production of individual like itself. But as we reached in 11th standard, the definition become little advanced. The reproduction here means production of individual of its own species. See, every organism don't produce organism exactly like itself, but rather it produce organism of its own species. Means human being, our species is Homo sapiens sapien. So after human reproduction they produce Homo sapiens sapien individual only. So this is about the reproduction. So in this topic we are going to I'm going to introduce you people with several such terms which are involved in the reproduction. So let's begin with the first. The first is like type of reproduction. What different type of reproduction exists? Now as per we all know, there are two types of reproduction. One is asexual reproduction and another one is the sexual reproduction. So this is a common knowledge we studied from the childhood, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Now tell me, what is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction is the reproduction which do not involve formation of gametes. Like I am having one hibiscus plant, okay, means China rose plant. We cut it into two plants and planted it. Both the plants will grow and will be exactly similar to one another. So this is the asexual reproduction. Likewise, many plants show asexual reproduction, commonly show asexual reproduction, but in animals also show asexual reproduction. In 10th standard you must have studied the regeneration in planaria, correct? When planaria we cut into three pieces, three different planaria grow. That we have studied in 10th standard. Do you remember it? Then even in Hydra we find asexual reproduction, that is budding. But remember one thing, asexual reproduction in animals only found in the lower level animals, primitive level animals. In advanced level animals all follow sexual mode of reproduction. Now when I consider this sexual mode of reproduction, it involves gametes, it involves formation of gametes. Now two types of gametes exist in the animals. One are called as male gametes, which are known as sperm, and another are female gametes known as ovum. So male and female gametes union takes place, which is called as the process of fertilization. So after fertilization the resultant are the new organisms. So this is all about different type of reproduction. So let us go to the classification of animals on the basis of reproduction. Now remember one thing, actually we are not going to study classification of animals on the basis of reproduction. We are going to study different terms involved in the animals with respect to reproduction. See, we are not going to study classification of animals on the basis of reproduction. We are going to study different terms which are included in the Kingdom Animalia with respect to classification. So let's begin. Now first are on the basis of sexes in the animals. There are two type of animals exist. One are called as unisexuals. Uni means single. Uni means what? Single. Uni means single. Sexual means in single organism single sex is present. One organism, one sex. That will be unisexual. Means in male organisms, male reproductive system will be there, okay, which will produce male gametes, sperm. And different female individuals will be there, which will be having female reproductive system and which will produce female gamete, ovum, two different organisms, male organisms and female organisms. All advanced organisms show. Human being, male and female, different organisms. Cats, male and female, different. Lizards, male and female, different. So these all are examples of unisexual animals. Then let us go to the another type, that is bisexual animals. Bi means what? Bi means two. So two sexes in same organism, in same animal, two sexes, bisexual. So both male and female animals are the same animal, will be male as well as female. Same animal will be having male reproductive system as well as it will be having female reproductive system. Such animals are also called as hermaphrodite animals. They are also called as hermaphrodite animals. Okay. Now for example, earthworm. Earthworm is an example of bisexual animal. Okay. In earthworm, the male and female is the same organism. Now another term you need to know about unisexual organism is, it is called as sexual dimorphism. And the term, these animals, the specific animals are called as dioecious animals. Now try to understand what dioecious animals are. Now first of all, dioecious animals are unisexual, means male organism different, female organism different, and as well as they means the individual, male and female individual are morphologically dissimilar, means you can recognize this is male, you can recognize this is female just by observing them outside. Like for example, human male appearance different and female appearance different, dioecious animal. Then another example is peacock. Peacock, male is very beautiful with beautifully colored feathers, while female peacock is with brown colored and not that good looking. Okay, so two different individual, two different look. Even lion, male look different as well as female look different. Such animals are called as dioecious animals. So three terms you need to remember: unisexual, bisexual and dioecious animal means sexual dimorphism. Clear about it? So let's go to the next step in the reproduction, that is fertilization. Now fertilization is what? Union of male gamete and female gamete. Male gamete is sperm and female gamete is ovum. Union of these two gametes will be fertilization. And resultant of fertilization? Yes, zygote. Zygote is the first cell of new life. We have studied this several times, correct? So fertilization, on the basis of fertilization, there are two types of fertilizations observed in the animals. One is called as external fertilization. In the external fertilization, fertilization takes place outside the body of organism. See, fertilization means fusion of gamete takes place outside the animal body. That will be external fertilization. For example, best example is the frog. Frog you have studied before. Another example is many bony fishes basically do external fertilization. Means what happened? Try to understand. Female go ahead, okay, she decide one place and lay egg in water. Okay, bony fish as well as frog female go ahead, lay eggs in water. Then male follow female. Okay, after some time male will reach there, or maybe simultaneously they will reach there. Okay, and then male will release sperm in water, and this released sperm in water will fertilize female egg. So fertilization takes place in water, means outside the body of the female. It will be external fertilization. Getting my point? Are you understanding what I am saying? External, outside the body, basically takes place in a water. Okay, then on the other hand there is a internal fertilization. Internal fertilization always takes place, means union of gametes always takes place inside the female body. Remember, inside the female body, never inside the male body. It is always takes place inside the female body. Okay, so in all vertebrates and many advanced animals show the presence of internal fertilization. Fertilization takes place inside the female body. So two types of fertilization, external and internal. So next one is about development. Now first you try to understand what is development and then we'll go ahead. Development means once the organism took birth, once the animal took birth, after that whatever changes takes place till it become adult, that is the development. See, organism took birth, it came in existence. After that, it will grow into adult. So in that, whatever transformation takes place, whatever happened, that is called as development. Period between the birth and the adulthood. Okay. Now development, there are two different type of developments observed in animals. One is called as direct development and another is called as indirect development. In the direct development, basically young means baby exactly look like adult. Okay, means adult and mother, can't say mother, adult and baby are morphologically similar. Means basically newborn baby is miniature of adult. Okay, that time it is called as the direct development. In human baby also, when you see human baby, you can recognize it is a human baby. Means just look like miniature of the adult. So it is a direct development. On the other hand, there is a indirect development. In indirect development, there are basically what happened, newborn do not look like adult. Adults are totally different from the other stages of the development. For example, butterfly. Butterfly lay eggs, it converted into larva, which is look wise very different than that of the adult. Then larva then converted into pupa, which is also not at all look like adult butterfly, and then pupa go under development to form an adult. So basically development is indirect. Juvenile or newborns doesn't look like adult. Okay, so development two types, direct development and indirect development. So far we have studied several terms. We have studied about fertilization, different type of fertilization, internal, external as well as internal, development direct as well as indirect. So let us go to one more term, that is about few more terms which are involved in the kingdom Animalia with respect to reproduction. Basically with respect to giving birth to the child. There are three types of animals. This part is called as breeding behavior. One kind of animals are called as oviparous animals. Oviparous are the one who lay eggs. All egg laying animals are called as oviparous animals. And so basically lizards, hens, means all birds and lizards basically lay eggs, and development takes place outside the female body. Means individual grow inside the egg. Okay, so these animals are called as oviparous animals. Another are the viviparous animals. Now viviparous include mammals, but basically marsupial mammals, kangaroo and all. So in kangaroo what happened, the baby when take birth, it is very small and very undeveloped, and then female keep that baby into the pouch. Okay, and then it feed and then grow. So such animals are called as viviparous animals. And lastly, the ovoviviparous animal, which include human being, cat, then cows, etc., in which total development of the baby takes place inside the mother's womb. Okay, and then fully developed baby come out of the mother body. So such a development is called as ovoviviparous. So three types of breeding behavior we can observe over here. Oviparous, egg laying; viviparous, giving birth to the baby but very small baby; and ovoviviparous are the one who give birth to the well mature child. Got it? So this is all about the reproduction in different animals. So see, what we have studied in this is reproduction and different terms involved in the reproduction. So reproduction may be asexual, sexual. When we consider sexual reproduction, organism may be unisexual or bisexual. Unisexual organism may show sexual dimorphism, dioecious animal, only few of them show like this. Then next one is fertilization, that is union of gametes. Two type of fertilization is seen in animals, external as well as internal. External outside the female body, internal inside the female body. And even when we consider breeding behavior, when we consider development of animal, there may be direct development, or indirect development, and on the basis of breeding behavior, 3 types of breeding behaviors are shown by the animal. Which are those? Oviparous, viviparous and ovoviviparous. Okay, so this is all for today. In the next video we will study some more criteria and we'll go ahead with the classification of kingdom Animalia. Till then, goodbye, take care.